Catch me out on my ride with him. Catch me in the whip, ride with him. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with him. Pray you get that.
It's 2026 and I'm back. First day, 2026. I'm also recording for YouTube, so if y'all see me looking over, that's why. Currently, I am getting ready to fill out my vision board for the year, and then I am getting ready to get into my planner and also plan out my year, map out my year in quarters. That way I can stay focused and on track. Because if I do things by the week and then by the month and then by the, you get it, it all falls in a line. It all aligns up. So I went on to online, like Pinterest and Google, whatever, and I printed out me a bunch of pictures, upwards about maybe 50, 60 pictures, so that I can create my vision board. And then the girls, excuse all of the curtains back there. We currently have some renovations going on here at my mom's. So yeah, the joy. Soraya, stop.
Okay.
I know y'all wondering where I've been. Hold off on that, okay? Y'all gotta give me a second because I'm definitely gonna give y'all where I've been, and I think we should probably have that conversation maybe while I'm sitting here doing my vision board. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. Maybe while I'm sitting here doing my vision board, so that y'all can actually, have a conversation with me. Hey, what's up? I miss you guys. So where have I been, baby? I've been fighting a battle. Okay, 2025 almost got me for my life, hon. Almost got me. So I was going through a battle. Okay? And sis came out on top, okay? That's about the fullest. Okay? Because God is a big one. The biggest God. The biggest God, hon. I ain't gonna lie, I almost lost faith. Excuse me. Goodbye. No, ma'am. Not gonna lie. I almost lost faith, baby. I'm trying to tell you, when you in the midst of the storm, hon. In the midst of the storm, you don't see the way out, do you? No, because I definitely didn't. Yeah, it about took me out, honey. It about took me out. The many nights I cried, the many nights I prayed, the many nights I was tested. I'm talking about tested so bad. Bad. I was tested real hard. Real hard. But God is exactly who he says he is, and he always prevails. So, yeah. That last year almost took me through, y'all. So last year I ended up losing my home, of course, because I had to make sure that I was paying my lawyer and my lawyer's fees and my court fees and everything that I needed to do as far as child care, daycare, and everything else. So I was paying everything, and then I felt like maybe my finances, I was paying more out in finances than I was making. But when I said God made the way, I always made a way, because I didn't skip a beat and or miss a beat on whether or not I was going to be able to take care of the things that I needed to take care of. Big God. So yeah, I did in fact lose my home. Well, I can't really say that I lost my home. I can definitely say I gave up my home, because at the end of the day, I was like, I would rather pour my money into fighting this battle than to pour my money into my home and then lose my, because what? Huh? No, we don't do that. Okay? So, yeah, definitely chose them kids over everything else. And every time I'm going to do the same thing. Okay? Sorry, hold on, because my camera look a little blurry. Hold on. Okay, y'all, sorry. It was definitely the angle, so I had to adjust or whatever. So, yeah, it about took me out, y'all. So, I ended up having to give up my home, right? Baby, when I say I kind of bounced around this whole year. Because initially when I left, I was going to my brother's house, but the mission was only to be there for just a few months or whatever. And then I was going to get into my own place. But of course, then I had so much going on that I couldn't, my car went down. So then I couldn't work both of my jobs, right? So then I was down to one job. Baby, and I'm talking about the finances. The finances was hitting hard. God came through, but the finances was hitting hard, honey. So I was like, okay, it don't make sense for me to try to go and run out and go and get a place and then turn around and not, be able to afford the place. So it was pointless. So then, of course, I end up like I was staying with my brother, but then I was also during the time going through this whole little situation or whatever. I was dating, right? I was dating, so I kind of was like, okay, well I'm dating, and then I met my man, right? He had his own place, so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do my vision board at the same time and have a conversation with y'all. So if I'm looking down, I just gotta forgive me. So of course, at the time, I'm like, okay, this could work. So yeah, so I end up just like, okay, well, I'm just going ahead and because uh just come with me, blah blah blah. We'll be good and this and that, babe. I can't say it was all bad because it wasn't all bad. It was just a toxic situation. Like, and it was more or less just us both being so independent that codependency is just like it's hard. Right, codependency for the both of us was hard, especially because of the simple fact that so, like we're kind of like the same person, we're kind of like the same person, and then of course we all have our vices or whatever, and then everybody just everybody don't agree. We don't touch and agree on the same. So we kind of was just seeing eye to eye. And every time that I felt like I wasn't being heard, babe, I gotta go. Right. So of course in that situation, turned around and then with that happening, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I'm not feeling this or whatever. I would go to my mom's, whatever. I would come to my mom's whenever I would get angry because I still gotta go every time, okay? So I'm like, so I would of course go to my mom's or whatever if the situation was bad. And don't get me wrong, baby, it got bad. It got real bad. And so I was like, I can't do this. Because at some point you have to determine, like, okay, is this really what you want? Like, do you really want to keep on doing this? Do you do you really want to continue to go back and forth or whatever the case may be? And the answer ultimately for me was just, yeah, no, I can't, because at the end of the day, I have people to set examples for, right? I have people to set examples for, and if I'm gonna set one, I'm gonna try to make it the best. I'm gonna try to make it the best example that I could set. So I definitely had to give up some things. But at the end of the day, we try, okay? We're human. I think so. Things happen. We're human. So I definitely, I tried. But definitely single for sure. Miss Mama's, I'm single for sure. But, life happens. Life happens, and I don't take anything from that situation because obviously I needed to go through it to learn it, because whatever. And then it's so quick, we be so quick to be like try to blame everything on the devil, babe. He put you in that situation, Miss Ma'am. You chose that, okay? So I can't even get mad. I can't even be mad. Okay, what? What? No, you taking a nap. You go take a nap. You go take a nap because you're not listening. No, ma'am. I gave you chance after chance after chance. So, yeah, after that, with that situation, baby, sometimes you just got to determine whether or not it's actually worth it. And then I feel like what else we was doing more fighting than we was just, chilling, being cool, whatever. And it was just because, we had past history and stuff like that. We had past history. I know I'm talking about years of past history, and we just like we couldn't figure it out. We couldn't figure it out. Babe, I'm ashy as ever. Hold on. So yeah, we couldn't figure it out. And maybe we just honestly needed time apart, but so be it. I just got out the shower, y'all gotta forgive me. Like I said, this renovation's going on. So me and my mom was doing a bunch of work, and so I had to get in the shower, hun. Because after I'm done with the work, babe, I feel like I did the most dirt. And it don't even be that, but that don't mean I don't feel that way. So I had to shower. So forgive me, because I definitely didn't pop on the Eucerin afterward. Because I need it. Especially in the winter, babe. My skin don't like a thing. So, yeah. Anywho, but yeah, this is what I use. If you're a dry skin girly, and I'm talking about eczema dry skin girly, this is what I use. Don't talk about my nails. We'll be getting those done maybe this week, next week. Go upstairs and watch a movie. So, and then take y'all nap. Watch y'all movie, take a nap. So, yeah, it was just I'm not going to tell you the passcode, but I will come up there and put it in the TV. You're not going to get the passcode. You thought because I was talking to our aunties here, y'all aunties, your internet aunties, that you was about to get the passcode. Say hi, internet aunties. Say, my teeth done. Yeah, your girl. She grown up, y'all. 6. Oh, my God. What happened?
I have to be 7.
All right, bye. Bye. They don't want to see that. Kids. Anywho. So, yeah.
Bye, internet aunties.
Bye, internet aunties. The biggest. But, yeah. No, internet aunties. She love her internet aunties. So, yeah, it was just a toxic situation. So, let me show you some of the stuff that I'm cutting out, because I know y'all probably wondering when I'm putting on my vision board. It just say 2026 is my year. Okay? And then it says success. I got one that says success. Baby, God's plan. Never mind. Okay? And then it just says 2026 vision board. And then I just got a whole bunch of other pictures. I had to get this because, of course, I don't know this girl, so I don't really want to promote her. But at the same time, I did pull this picture off the internet. Okay? But it was a hair for me. It was a hair for me. Might put an emoji over the face when I upload this. Yeah. So it was a hair for me because we got to keep our hair done all. Yeah? All 2026. Let's do it. Okay? So I'm going to put that on there. And then I got, of course, I wanted to get some new update some of my Apple products. So I got that because it needs to remind me that I do need to update some of my Apple products. So I got that for sure. I'm going to put that on there because I am going to update some of my, of course, a lot of my Apple products or whatever. And then I just got some more, of course, some more hair inspo. We're going to get us a new car. We're going to get us a new car. So, yeah. If you know this car, you know. If you don't, you don't. But, yeah. Yeah. But this is the car this is my dream car for this year. And obviously, I mean, with God, through God, all things are possible. So, you know, the cars will be different. But at the same time, this is my dream car for right now. And I am in love with it, baby. And I'm praying to God I find this specific car. Okay? Even if I have to travel to go and get it, that's what we're going to be doing. But like I told y'all, my car went down. So I just been trying to figure it out, babe. I was Ubering. My boo had more than one car. So at the time, my boo at the time had more than one car. So I was, driving his car or whatever, one of his cars or whatever. But like I said, things happen. Babe, we got this Bible. Because what we're going to be doing, we're going to be spending more time with Jesus. And I also have this. Oh, no. Not this one in particular, but I also have a journal that, like a daily affirmation journal, whatever that I need to write in, that I'm going to be writing in as well. I'll share those with y'all. I'm going to put them in my Amazon storefront because that's where I purchased them from. Purchased them from. Why did they sound so funny? Oh, baby, I cut that all wrong. We'll fix that. Anywho, that's where I purchased them from. And then I have another saying that says consistency is key. So if y'all can tell, you can't because I haven't cut the other ones out. But the word for my vision board this year is consistency. Consistency. And it really needed to be that for me because, babe, y'all know I'll hop on here and get off, hop on here and get off, hop on here and get off because life be life. But at the same time, I need y'all also, I understand that y'all are also human and y'all understand that people go through it, right? I can't just always get on here when life is perfect. Babe, life ain't perfect right now. Life is not perfect right now. This year I have to give me and the girls a new home. So, now that I'm done going through, everything I'm going through, it's time to get me and the girls a new home. So we will be definitely, incorporating some of the looking phase and stuff on our channel this year. Because, I'm a mother. So who am I to not provide that to them? So I need to provide that to them. Of course, I have some pictures with a mom and daughter because obviously my girls are my world. Okay? My girls are my world. And I want to spend more time with them. That is the goal. The goal this year is to spend more time with my children, baby. I'll be working my butt off. I'm talking about working my butt off. Oh, not to mention last year I was also in school. Yeah, graduated. Did that. Okay? I definitely graduated that. Round of applause. Yay. So I did do that for sure. And I'm not sure. I have a at my school I have a like a financial counselor. Well, I guess I can't really say. I mean, the person works at my school. However, I know this person because I deal with them consistently at work. I'll be right there. Hold on, y'all. Let me go turn something off for them. All right, sorry, y'all. I'm back. So yeah. Anywho, I don't even remember where I was. What was I? I don't know. But above all else, I'm a mom. Okay. Oh, I said I had finished school. Yeah, I actually went. Last year I was going through school. I was going through a court custody case with my children, baby. I was going through court custody. I was trying to get like the child support and stuff established. I was trying to get everything together for my girls so that when I do, yeah. So when everything else falls into place, it falls into place, right? So yeah, that's that. Anywho, yeah. I was one of those, like, the crazy thing about child support is I was one of them mothers that I was just like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it at all. I'm not going to put them on child support because it's unnecessary. I can take care of my kids. I can do whatever. But why am I making it so easy for you? Why am I making life so easy for you? Why do you get to get out of the financial responsibility that I also have to put up every freaking day for my children, right? Why do you get to get out of that? And it's so crazy because I'm just like, y'all, that's a whole nother story for another day. I'm not even about to go in there because my page is not about that. Okay? My page is about me and these girls and me navigating me navigating single mom life and me just trying to figure it all out. At the end of the day, God has a purpose. He has a will. He has a way. And whatever he has for my life, that's what I want. I want it all. Okay? And so, yeah. So I got on my vision board, I'm putting a new car because obviously we need a new car, y'all. If you an OG, baby, you know that car been giving me hell since been giving me hell. Okay? I'm talking about taking me through it. I don't know how many transmissions I done put in this car, hun. So many transmissions. And it's just honestly just time to go ahead and get rid of it anyway. Just simply, oh, child is ice maker, honey. I was like, they shoot me. It's just simply time for me to get a new car anyway because of where I got the car from anyway. So it's just time, huh? It's just time to go ahead and get rid of it. My brother actually purchased this car from the auction. I want to say a few years ago. And I have not been able to get it like properly tagged because it was during the pandemic and everything was going on. You had to make online reservations to even get to the DMV or whatever the case may be. And every time I would go to the DMV, they was like, you're missing something or you're missing this or this has a lien on it. This has, like, it was just always something that they just kept on saying. There was a reason why I could not register this vehicle and telling me everything at once so I can get it all done and figure it out. Like, so like it's caused me more problems than it actually has. I can't say help me because obviously it's helped me get back and forth. However, the amount of transmissions that I had to put into it to get back and forth and the amount of money I've had to come out of pocket for it, babe, I could have, that. So yeah. And then I got some more mom life photos on here. Some more mom life photos that I printed out. Some stuff that I want to do with the girls. Just stuff I want to do with the girls. Stuff I want to do with them. So I printed some more some of those. Some more mom life photos. And I also printed something that I wanted. This is something that I've always wanted for myself because, baby, this is just me. It's not even, forget the money, it's the community. And I feel like God has a message that he wants to use me to give to y'all. And every day I battle with him about what that is. Like, God, okay, what exactly is it that you're trying to get me to You know, what is it? What is it exactly that you're trying to get out of me? What is the message that you need me to get across? And I think God is just, it's just more or less just like, I could use little old her in the midst of everything that she's going through, the doubt, the unbelief at times, the inconsistency, the because I'm not the perfect Christian. I don't think there's a such thing. I'm not the perfect Christian, babe. Sometimes I just don't even feel like, I don't feel like getting up and going to church. And a lot of the times I won't, you know? And not only that, for the longest time I was working Sundays, and I didn't have the ability to actually be here because I was working overnight. So by the time I'm getting off at 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm trying to hurry home, take a nap for at least an hour, and then get up and go to church. And it just wasn't feasible, like, you know, because in all honesty, by the time that hour come, because I worked 12-hour shifts the whole night, my body was like, who do you think we are? We won't be doing that. And a lot of the times I couldn't even wake myself up, you know? And so, and then now that I actually have Sundays off and I'm actually able to be at church on Sundays, I definitely was still going through my doubt, my wavering, I guess in a way you could say, when stuff go wrong, you blame God for it. When in all honesty, a lot of the stuff you really walk yourself into, so it's not really on Him. You know, I'm learning to take accountability for a lot of the things that I actually do, and that's part of growth. That's part of growing up, being human. So, with that being said, another thing that's on my list to get this year, my YouTube play button. Baby, it's time for the consistency. Like, we're here and we're here to stay. This is, God gave me this platform for a reason. He gave me y'all for a reason. You know what? If it wasn't for people like Miss Carmela, and Miss V, if it wasn't for y'all, like people like y'all, baby, I'm trying to tell you. And it's so crazy because it's not like I'm getting on here and I'm naming 1,000 people, but like, you don't understand the people that God actually put in your corner, and He actually show you, like, this is what I've called you to. This is the thing that I want you to do, because not only are you going through real life scenarios and you really trying to figure it out, but at the same time, you never really know what your audience is going through. And sometimes I just need to talk to you and give the message to you in order for you to relay the message to other people. Because that's just how God uses you. God comes to you through people. God comes through you through people. He definitely does. He comes through you through people. And yeah, y'all almost got really emotional. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it in my voice, but I'm trying to hold back from the tears because 2025 took me through it. 2025 definitely took me through it. I came out stronger. I came out stronger. I came out that girl. She's gonna always be that girl. But yeah, I came out that girl, and right now I'm just, my ultimate goal is to try to be a better mother.
I like how you're doing your video.
Okay, you're supposed to be watching your movie.
Mom, can I have some after you guys?
Yep, y'all gotta share it. So yeah, just coming out stronger and understanding that God is still available. He's still there. He never left. And then you know how they say, how he in the it's called Footprints. And it said it was then that I carried you, basically, when you thought that I had left your side and you thought that you was doing it on your own, baby. No, I was carrying you through there, and God really had to carry me through last year. He really, really, really had to carry me through last year, because if it had not been for Him, baby, I would have checked out mentally. A lot of the times I wanted to. A lot of the times last year, I really, really wanted to check out mentally. And I can't get on here and pretend like my life is perfect, because it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I'm just willing to share it. I'm just willing to share it. And if you are that person where you feel like God has called you to something, it doesn't even necessarily have to be content creation, or it can be content creation, but you also have another gift, and this is the way to get that out there. To get that gift out there, do it. I encourage anybody to be who you are. Like, do what God is calling you to do, because the more you ignore Him, the longer those things in your head that's bothering you consistently day after day, talking to you, that thing that you worry about all the time, that thing that you just like, oh, I'm scared to do, or that thing that will never leave you alone, that dream that you have in your head, is going to continue to bother you. It's going to continue to bother you. So, yeah, you just got to do what you need to do. You really got to do what you need to do. I got some brands on here that I actually want to work with this year. So I printed some of those photos out because it's some brands that I want to work with, babe. I'm literally just a girl. I'm just the girl, and I'm also a mama, and I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, and it's okay to start over. I think people misunderstand. I think people get so into their heads, assuming that they can't start over. Like, oh well, I'm in my 30s, I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s. I don't have anything to offer, but you do though. You do, and it's so crazy because the women in their 50s that feel like it's over. You got women behind you. There's women that's younger than you in your 30s and your 40s, and we need your advice. But we need you to talk to us about something real. We don't need you coming over here trying to be the next, we don't need you coming on here trying to be the next, I don't know, the next content creator that everybody knows. Who we need you to be is authentically you, because you have something or a story or something that happened in your life that you can pass down to us. Like, these are things that we need. We need to know. We need to hear. We need to talk about. We need y'all. Like, stop thinking that life is over for me because I hit my 50s. No, ma'am. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't believe that. I feel like I'm honestly ranting, and right now I am, because this video is just a where have I been. But other than that, child, working. Where else can I be? I've been working. Where else can I be, huh? I got another, let me show y'all some more of these stuff that I put up on vision board. And I got this photo that says health is wealth. Because it is. It is. It definitely is. And I definitely need to stop playing with my health. When I had the girls, I was preeclamptic. And if you don't know what preeclampsia is, it's just basically high blood pressure. Uncontrollable high blood pressure. Babe, I need to control my sodium intake. I really need to control it. And I definitely have it bad. And I know it's something that I need to control. And my blood pressure is not something I actually have under control right now. But I believe it can happen. And it's just making lifestyle changes, making different diet changes and stuff like that. And I know I can. So I plan to do so. Yeah, so I just got a bunch of different healthy food items, healthy, health things on there that I need to incorporate into my life. Things that I know I've been battling with myself about. But I am child, I am a walker, honey. By every means, I will get up and I will go for miles. Because it just clears my brain. Like, I love it. The dopamine that you get from it, baby. Yeah, it's really that girl. I got a set of keys because she's gonna get her children a new house this year. It's time. She's gonna get her children a new house this year, for sure. It's 2026 and it's time for us to get back into our own space. We miss it. We miss it. The girls definitely miss it, which I understand. But I definitely told them that they would be able to get their own rooms. Big girl rooms. Oh my God, they're growing up so fast. Forgive me, because like I said, y'all, it's flu season. I don't have the flu, but I definitely have just a regular mild cold, because I'm usually hot. No, I can't say usually hot. I'm usually always cold. Always, because I'm anemic. However, my bedroom here in my mom's house is hot. It's hot, honey. It's hot. And so I usually try to supplement it by raising the window and putting a fan in the window. So I caught myself a cold by putting my fan in my window. When my mama said, girl, if you don't close the window and put the humidifier in here and stop. It's hard. Hard head. But it felt good to me. It felt good to me, so that's all. That's all I was doing, and that's exactly why I'm choking there. Hold up. Yeah, I had to get off camera on. I'm sorry. Choke a lot. Not even a little bit, a lot. So yeah, I know y'all didn't want to hear that, so forgive me. I'm definitely congested, but that's just from the dry room and being hard hit. So yeah, that's that. Then, and not to mention, I work in a store and still don't even get me the stuff I need. Like, you know, cough drops or something. Something they can loosen up all of this. And the store got everything that I need. The humidifier and everything else. But here's the thing. I done bought so many dang on humidifiers. All my stuff is just everywhere. I got stuff still in my brother's house. I got stuff in my best friend's house. Not because I was living with my best friend, but my best friend, when I go over there, I just take stuff. You know, it's my best friend. Whatever, okay? It left it there. Got stuff at... we ain't even gonna talk about that. But yeah, we're getting our life together in 2026, okay? We're getting it together. We're growing up. We're being an adult here. But it's so crazy because I can't even say that I like been an adult because I've been on my own since been on my own, huh? But you know, sometimes everybody go through something. Everybody go through something that 2025 was definitely humbling. Well, I can't say humbling year. 2025 was definitely a year to open my eyes to a lot of stuff, a lot of things that I need to do differently with myself, for myself. So yeah, I could definitely say there was a reason why I went through what I went through, and God called me to go through it for a reason. Got this picture right here full of flowers because baby, the one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give myself some flowers. I'm gonna get my flowers, even if I have to give them to myself. I'm gonna get them because I work hard. I work hard, baby. I work hard all the time that I mess with my girls and all that stuff, baby. I don't play that stuff. I definitely believe in giving myself my flowers. I got this picture of this passport because we're getting our passport this year. We're getting our passport this year because we got some places to be. We got places to be. Yeah, so, yeah, things are happening. And things will happen, and I believe God for that. So, excited about that. So, yeah, definitely got a picture of a passport because we're going places. We're going places. And the places that we're going, we need a passport for. So, and then, of course, I got another word. Another consistency. Because, babe, that's our vision. That's our vision for 2026. That is our word. This is consistency is where we need to be. Consistent. So yeah, I'm definitely doing that. So I am getting ready to stick everything down, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all the whole board. Okay. Okay, y'all. So I finished my vision board, and it looks like this, which is a quick sneak peek because I don't want to try to see everything, all my manifestations for the year, but. Yeah, I pretty much finished my vision board, and I'm super excited for what this year is going to bring. But as you can see, it's going to bring a lot of consistency. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited for the new year, and I definitely have so many different things planned for my channel. I'm super... I don't know where my glasses went. I can't see a thing, but anywho. I'm super just excited for just everything to come, everything that I've been doing, everything that's going to manifest itself, and everything that God's going to do in my life. Because he big God, like never too busy for me, never too busy for you, just never too busy. Like God is a great God, because what other way to explain it? He's just amazing in all of his ways, forms, and the way he shows you things, talks to you, speaks to you. I just thank him for being who he is for me and my girls. I will see y'all in the next vlog, though. And get ready, because it's a vlog. Okay? Okay.
Catch me in the whip, ride with 'em. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with 'em. Pray you get that.